We Are All Treaty People by Betty Lynxleg, illustrated by Scott B. Henderson and Amber Green. Tonight I am going to visit my cuckoo. We are going to make a campfire and share stories. A long time ago, our elders told children stories to teach them about their history, values, and traditions. My cuckoo says these stories weren't written, they were passed down through spoken word. Cuckoo asks, "Do you remember the stories I told you about the handshake and the pipe and the friendship?" "Yes, Cuckoo, I do." "Good, my girl," Cuckoo says. "Now tonight I will tell you a story about why all Canadians are treaty people." The Canadian treaties were made a long time ago. First Nations people agreed to share the land with the newcomers, and the newcomers agreed to give First Nations people special rights and privileges. After the treaties were made, First Nations people went to live on the sections of land called reserves. Reserves were provided for First Nations people, while the newcomers settled in places that had traditionally been First Nations territories. As a result of the treaties, more newcomers arrived from different parts of the world. They came to live on the land the First Nations people had agreed to share. Today, territories under treaty agreements are spread across much of Canada. In our province of Manitoba, there are 6 treaty territories, and one of them is an adhesion. When First Nations people were not present at the signing of the treaties, they agreed to them later. That's an adhesion. The treaties and adhesions are still in place today and are recognized within the laws of Canada. The treaties are honored by all Canadians, including those who immigrate to Canada. New Canadians make a promise that they will respect the laws of Canada. This promise includes the treaties. First Nations people celebrate the treaties. Each year, many communities host a Treaty Day. In honor of the treaties, Canadians from all backgrounds often attend First Nations Treaty Days as a symbol of their friendship. Cuckoo, if the treaties were made by First Nations people and the newcomers, does this mean that all Canadians are part of the treaties? That's right, my girl. We are all treaty people. Now that you know the stories about the treaties, Neepin, it is your responsibility to teach others, Cuckoo says. I will. And don't forget to shake hands in friendship. I won't. I'll get to be a teacher when I tell my friends about the treaties. Maybe I'll invite some friends to join Cuckoo and me at our next campfire. I can share First Nations traditions and stories just like my cuckoo.